guys, welcome back. I have a video for you today. Today is the third installment of the video series I am doing with Dani from Coffee Break with Dani, my best friend. I will link her below along with her video. We are doing a series on our top 5 favorite products. We started with highlighters and then went to blush, and now today is bronzer and sculpting powder. Yes. I am so excited about this particular one because we are so different. I neglect to mention in every single video, which Dani has mentioned because she's more thorough than me, obviously. Dani is warm tone to neutral and I am cool tone skin. So I have very pinkish kind of undertones, and certain colors look better on Dani than they look on me. Sometimes we can't wear the same colors because something will pull a little more gray on her, or a little bit more muddy on me, or just orange on me, or better on her. So Dani uses more bronzing products, so if you're looking for more bronzers, then you definitely want to check out her channel, and especially if you have neutral to warm undertones. I have cool undertones, so I'm going for more sculpting products, more taupey kind of grayish, sculpty, pale, ladies of the world kind of colors. So let's just get into it. Let me stop rambling because I obviously can't stop. Okay, let me bring you in a little closer. Today I'm going to start with this shade. This is by MAC. This is Taupe Blush by MAC. Now this is the pan. They sell this as a pro product. I'm going to link everything in the description bar below for you guys so you have access to it. Now you have to get this on the website. You can't get this in MAC counters or in the stores. You can get it in the pro stores. This is a beautiful cool tone shade. This is one of the more milder shades that I use for contouring. This will give you a nice sculpted face look without looking fake. You know, this looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. When I'm going for sculpting shades, I always go for matte. That's just my preference. A lot of people will go for things with glimmer or satin finishes or something with a little bit more shine back. I do like matte colors when I'm going for, you know, matte finishes when I'm going for sculpting. It's a very pigmented powder. And that's what taupe looks like. It's super pretty. This shade I've been using the longest, longer than every other shade that I'm going to show you here today. And one thing that's great about getting the MAC palette, you know, getting the shades like this in the pan, is they're actually less expensive than buying anything that's in the compact. So that's what taupe looks like. The next shade I'm going to talk about is looking pretty pathetic, so don't judge me. It should have been replaced a while ago, but I really like to bring it to the bare bones. Okay, so this is my NYX Blush in taupe. Now, you can barely see this baby. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you have seen this featured in countless videos. I'm so ridiculously sorry that this looks so pathetic. Like, it is pathetic. I need a new one. Here it is on my finger. This shade has a little bit more purple in it than the MAC shade does. Now you can see here, you can see the difference in the colors. Now this is NYX and then this is MAC. You can see there's a little bit of sheen on the NYX Blush in taupe, and there's like a little bit more red in there. Like, not red, it's almost like, it's almost got like a little bit more of a purpley undertone to it, and it's really pretty. This shade, when I'm wearing the NYX Blush in taupe, I specifically wear it when I'm wearing really dark smoky eyes because it just brings this like beautiful dimension to my face. I absolutely love this. I obviously need a new one, you guys. This is pathetic. Dani's gonna make fun of me for featuring this broke down mother. Alright, I know she is. She's gonna make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. It's so beautiful, I had to mention it. I am placing a NYX order to get a new one because I have obviously exhausted this one. Like, look at it. It's just on the perimeter. For me to actually get anything out of this, I have to like dig like an animal, like ah! Like, I have to dig like crazy just to get product out of here at this point. But I had to feature it because it is one of my favorites. I mean, yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. So since I just humiliated myself with that NYX Blush in taupe, I figured I would show something kind of comparable that has some similar colors, but it has a lot more variety. That is this. This is the NYX Contour Palette. Now this is a great product for somebody that isn't really sure about what color to use, for beginners that are just want to experiment with looking a little bit more bronze or cool tone or warm tone, they have 4 beautiful shades. Now this shade here is the closest one to NYX Blush and Taupe, but unfortunately Taupe is not in this palette, which is a bummer, because when I received this from NYX I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. I was like, no, not in there. These shades are actually a little bit more powdery than the individual Taupe blush. These have a lot more fallout. They are very, very highly pigmented. This is the shade that I tend to go for, and it's very close to Taupe. It's not quite there yet. It's not quite there, and you can see it's definitely a little bit more brown, and I've been using this shade when I try to do like bronzy. I recently did a bronzed kind of glossy eye tutorial. I'll link it below for you guys, and I used this shade to bronze up my skin, and it did a really great job. The bonus to having a contour palette like this, like I said, if you aren't sure what colors will match you or do a good job, you have lots of experimentation shades, and it comes with some beautiful highlighting shades, a nice cream natural highlighting shade, and then an under eye setting shade, like a yellow shade. So this is a really great affordable option for somebody that wants to get a contour palette. So I had to throw this one in. I had to. Just forget that I showed that NYX Blush and Taupe. Well, don't forget it. It's beautiful if you want to try it, but don't make fun of me, please. Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is this. This is the Aucoin Sculpting Powder. Now, I always feel like I say it wrong. Aucoin. Okay, so this is a sculpting powder in medium. This is a beautiful, again, a gray kind of taupey light brown. This looks amazing, super great for a natural contour for us fair skinned ladies. I know you guys are thinking like a lot of these look very, very similar, which they kind of do, but these are my top 5 sculptings. So, yeah. Alright, so this is the shade here. This is definitely the most kind of neutrally, it's like the most neutrally gray brown out of all the colors I'm going to show you guys, and it looks like a natural shadow. It's a beautiful, beautiful contour color. This is a wonderful matte shade, and it looks great when you're sculpting your nose. I have found that this is just my favorite one to use to do a little nose contour. It just, you can't see it, and the powder is so finely milled that when you add it, you just don't want to add texture to your nose. You know, sometimes when a powder isn't quite fine enough and you add it, you can just bring attention to a contour. So this is just a beautiful product. I absolutely love it, and I love to sculpt my face with this, so love it. And look at the packaging, so pretty. Oh yeah. Alright, so this next shadow is from my good friends over at Serenity Scott. This is the blush called the Hamptons. Now you could buy these pans individually. They come like this. You know, I just have it in this little palette for convenience, and this is called the Hamptons. Now this is again a lovely, lovely grayish brown, just like all the shades that I tend to be showing you guys today. This is what the Hamptons looks like. It's here on my ring finger. This has a little bit more warmth. Like, it's got that little bit of bronzy orange in there, but not to where I can't use it, because if I use anything that has too much orange, it will just show up like crazy, yucky, over bronze skin on me. So this is just the perfect balance between that taupey kind of gray with that little neutrally orangey undertone, if that makes sense to you guys. So this is what the Hamptons looks like here. I know, I just look like I took like just, you know, like just, you know, okay. So this is what the Hamptons looks like. Okay, and the final shade that I'm going to talk about is this. This is Douse Blush by Benefit. Now technically this is a blush, but tons of people use this as a contour. Now it's something very, very subtle. It adds that depth and dimension to your skin without being really super obvious. The thing about Douse, I wish it had more of a scent. Like, a lot of the Benefit blushes have like a really strong scent. This one doesn't. Like, it has a little bit. It has a little bit of a scent. This one has a little bit of a sheen to it. So what I will do is, when I'm looking for a contour look, but I want to incorporate like the contour and blush kind of as a combo, this is something that I'll use. And here it is. Actually, it's actually a little bit more orangey than the Hamptons, which I didn't even realize until I see them swatch right next to each other. This blush actually has a little bit of a sheen to it as well. It's more like a satin finish. It's definitely not matte, and it has a little bit of a glimmer to it. So it's really super pretty, and it's great for that natural contour and that blush combo. A lot of these contour powders I'll actually use just as like a taupe blush as well, and this is the first one that I'll do that with. I really, really love the way it looks. So that is what Douse looks like. Okay guys, so those are my top 5, 6-ish sculpting powders that I wanted to show you guys. Did I just get the stuff on my, I thought I just got this stuff on my shirt, but I didn't. I love all these shades so much. I know a lot of them were very similar, but I'm more on this sculpting and, you know, taupey kind of gray side, and Dani's gonna do more of the bronzers because that's more her style, and things that look better on her are more bronzers, and I go for more kind of sculpty powders, you know, for a fair skin lady. That's the great thing about this collab, is certain things work for her, certain things work for me. It's just, it works. It works. And then that way you guys get lots of variety to choose from. So hopefully, you know, between me and her, everybody can find something that works for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have Dani linked below along with her top 5 bronzer video. I hope you will head over and check it out. And I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that have come over from Dani's channel. I hope you guys enjoy the content and videos that we have been bringing you. It really means a lot that you took the time to come over, watch my videos, and hopefully hit subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!